Here are some current examples of some ugly dolls from some of our early finishers. As you can see, just as a theme, you can add on some extra fabric if you'd like. You can add googly eyes. You can consider how just using the painting and be able to add some details on the front. You could add details on the back. I'll probably have some of them go back and just double check, make sure that they added everything that they would like. So you've got a lot of different really neat character pieces here. Here's another one that's finished. You could do where you just add on a button and then you do a different one. And this person did a nice job where they did the fabric the way that they wanted. And here's one that hasn't even been started in the decorating process yet. So it's a blank canvas on how they want to add their designs. At the back table here, which is what we've done our entire project, you'll see there are some extra scraps. There are the glue bottles. Please make sure that you close the bottle all the way, otherwise the glue gets stuck and it doesn't work and we have to unclog it. So you can use any of that. I have some buttons as well as some googly eyes. Be very, kind as to what you take. Take only what you're going to use and use it right away so it doesn't end up on the floor. This is our painting station over here. So in order to not get the paint on the table and assist, you will grab one of these boards here, the rail board paper. You can paint on this at your table. And then what you're going to do is do something where you grab underneath here one of the paint palette trays, and you should put some laminating paper on here. So with the laminating paper, it's in this little bin right here. You're going to grab one and you'll stick it on, and then I want you to do very small dots of only 3 colors. Use the first 3. If you need to have anything else, you can come up and grab, but do small dots. These are not that large, and a lot of people tend to put a little bit more than they think and realize they don't need that, so we don't want to waste any of our paint. When you are done, you're going to take the plastic paper, the laminating paper with your paint palette off, and you'll throw out that plastic sheet. You'll rinse your brush, put that by the sink where the cups are, put the clipboard back, and then put the board back, and you can put your project on the dry rack. Okay, so just as an example, I found some extra fabric and I glued some of it on, and then I also just took some thread and stitched a couple of the pieces on and made some little cute little bows and extra pieces here, which this one looks like it's sliding around a little bit. And just to change my design, I glued on a button and letting that sit. And what you can do to help yourself is you can use some of the permanent markers to figure out where you want to paint. Just grab one of our cups with the markers, bring it to your table, so that way if anybody else needs it, they can use it as well. And at the end of class, just return it back up to the front, the back table back here. But before you go, see how your plans have changed. Go back and look at, we had our interviews, we did our sketches. So here's someone's sketch about, the revised sketch and different ones after talking with the first graders. If you're going to do, for example, this person looked at, they wanted to have food, so maybe a cookie and different things, adding a tail. If you didn't get to have a tail, what you can do is go grab some extra fabric, and you can glue that or stitch that on just with a couple stitches and get that on. You can make a piece of pizza, or you can grab some fabric, cut out a circle, and paint a piece of pizza on there, as well as make some of the fun other parts. If you didn't get to get your cotton candy ear style, you can always, grab some different fabric and so forth, or just revise whatever you're thinking. Even with the mouth, you can make your mouth however way you want. You can draw the eyes on the way you did, or add buttons. It's entirely up to you. So going back to my example here, what I did is I grabbed a couple bits of paint, and I wanted to show you this black is probably the best size. The orange, I know it comes out a little fast, and the white, if I don't use all of this, I can share it with somebody else. But this is what I'm trying to show you I don't want to see is this much paint. The black is probably about the perfect size, and it's because look at the size of your doll and think about what are you painting with that. So I will use that as well as my cup of water to rinse and one of the small brushes so I can do my details. And here's my finished Ugly Doll product. If I have more time and I felt like it, I could also make a little paintbrush out of some of the extra fabric or felt scraps over there and just add that onto my Ugly Doll. But I left the back blank. I think the focus is more on the front because that's what we're going to do our pictures with. So the next video that you'll move on to is the biography